I'm from Michigan, Port Huron area. Pretty much most of my life. Spent a few years down in Florida, but other than that, Michigan, go blue. My first pair of sneakers was a pair of Flights, Nike Air Flights, and it was a pair that my mom and dad gave me, and to be honest, it wasn't even brand new. We were driving, they pulled over at a yard sale, garage sale, whatever, and my dad did roofs, and he needed something to wear when he was roofing, so they bought the shoe, and it was Flights, and I begged them, like, let me have it, because we had the same shoe size. And finally they let me have them, and man, I balled in them every day. I loved them, and that's just something that I always remember. My first pair of basketball shoes, first pair of sneakers. My first pair of Jordans are the Jordan 13s, and I wanted the Breads when I got them, and this is back in 1998, and I couldn't get them, and it was the first pair of shoes, actual brand new store-bought shoes that my dad could afford to buy me ever, and he waited until my foot stopped growing, and I had my final shoe size, and he finally took me and he bought me one pair of pricey shoes, and that was my first Jordans, man. Yeah, the 13s, my first Jordans. Camp House, I love Camp House. Camp House, man, can be a lot of fun, and you can meet a lot of cool people, and it can also be a very bad time for people too, because people get stupid out here, man, and they get crazy. One thing that I have to say is that there should be better security processes in place, I just did a camp out on this one security guard I had, and that just doesn't cut it. That's just not going to stop anything. So there should be better processes, and everything will be a lot smoother, a good experience for everybody, because I love it. As long as there's no problem. Never go to a camp out alone. Always have a team with you, man. The more the better, and make sure everybody's safe. That's number one. Me personally, I don't like the raffles, because the people who are dedicated, the people who are out there, the people who are calling mall security, the people who are calling the stores and finding out details and how many pairs and when the stores are opening and where to line up at and what times and all of that, things that you do, them are the people who deserve it. The people who show up 2 hours before the store opens, an hour before, and they hop in line, that people are not dedicated. They don't deserve it. The people who deserve it are the people who are out there and who are taking the necessary steps to make sure they know as much about the processes as possible, and that way you can secure your shoe. That's the people who get it. And the raffle, man, it just doesn't really coincide with that. The cost of sneakers has been crazy, man. It just keeps going up, and it just seems like the more hype on a shoe, man, if they notice the hype ahead of time, that, man, by the time it releases, they drop the price. It's like the Cement 3s coming back out, man. They switched the Jordan logo on the back, and they put the Nike Air back on the back, and now they want $200 for that shit. It's crazy, man. It's getting to where a lot of people can't even buy these shoes, man, because the price is just going up and up. But that's with anything, man. It's just supply and demand, plain and simple. My holy grail would have to be the Jordan 13. It's just something that brings back a lot of memories from my childhood. That's my grail. It's my first Jordan. It doesn't have to be, a hot release or anything like that, or the new hot thing. Pretty much, just walking into a shoe store Wednesday, Thursday, any day of the week, and going in and just finding something hot, man. It's just the hot thing to me is what I like, what I enjoy, not, you know, what the public feels is the hot thing or something. You know, I don't just wear Jordans. I wear any shoe I walk in and see is hot. It doesn't matter. It could be, you know, Puma, Saucony, Adidas, Nike, whatever, Timbos. It doesn't matter. Anything that's hot to me, I'll rock it. And there's a lot of different, you know, examples. Something like this. You know, most people probably ain't never even seen this. Not to say it's limited or anything, but it's just something that, you know, it's not hypey. It ain't hyped up or nothing like that. So it's just what I like, man. It doesn't have to be anything hot. Hot to me is what I like. So yeah. I'm looking for Air Penny 2s. If anybody can get them, doesn't matter if it's OG, retro, as long as it's dead stock, brand new in the box, never been worn. The laces cannot be popped. They have to be brand new, still everything boxed, you know, how it come, factory, everything straight. If you could do that, got a fair price, holla at me. I'm looking for that, I need that, and I'm ready to buy that. Let me know what's good. Just want to thank everybody who watched the last video. There's a lot of views for me on the last video, and I appreciate that. Everybody who's been following, a couple followers. I don't have a lot of followers, but hopefully that'll change pretty soon. And follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. It's Instagram and Twitter is .com/SleepyTweaker. So pretty easy to find. Follow me on that. And yeah, appreciate you watching. I'm gonna have another video. I'm gonna post it probably right after this one. It's gonna be a free giveaway, so everybody tune into that. Tell your people, and I'll be giving some free shit away. I'll let you know. All right, thanks for tuning in.